These are what the next-gen AirPods Pro could look like. Could the screen interface be what Apple's looking to add to the case? There have been a number of rumors on what the next-gen AirPods Pro might look like. Thanks to a very good friend who I've known for many years, I was able to get my hands on a pair of these functioning AirPods Pro to see if a screen on the case is actually useful. As you can see, the interface is pretty basic and, in my opinion, doesn't really look very Apple-like. At first, I really wasn't sure what I felt about this screen. What added function could I possibly need on the case that I don't already have on the earbuds or on my phone? The screen on this case might not be what Apple ultimately includes if and when their pair is released. I do have to say that I am impressed with the responsiveness of this particular screen. Once you swipe to unlock, you're taken to the last screen that you were on. This has a play pause with skip forward and backwards. On top, you can see what power is left on each earbud as well as the case. With the swipe left, you have a volume page, pretty self-explanatory. The next is to change the actual noise cancellation, off, active noise canceling, and transparency. Okay. Let's take a step back just for a second. My first thought is, well, why? I have the ability to play pause with a pinch of the earbuds. The same thing goes for forward and backwards, volume, and as well as the active noise canceling. Now, if I'm doing something like cutting the grass, I have the case in my pocket, so it's really not all that convenient. If I'm sitting around and have the case nearby, maybe it would be helpful. Now, one thing I don't like is constantly touching the earbuds because they don't always sit in place while I'm moving around. The less I have to touch them means the least chance I have of accidentally activating one of the functions.
Yeah, I want to touch them.
Which, for me, happens a lot. So being able to touch the case might actually help in that instance. What are your thoughts so far? Go ahead and leave a comment down below and let me know. Before I move on, being able to see what charge is left on the case and the earbuds is pretty nice considering you do have to end up grabbing your phone to see what that status is. The ability to adjust the equalizer on the case is actually something that I might use. Many people don't even know that you have this ability to do on your phone. Yes, Apple tries to use AI to make the music experience the best based on the music.
With high bandwidth connectivity to unlock breakthrough audio experiences.
Without getting info from me or anyone else to see what you prefer is useless. I've been hoping for many years that someday Apple will add the ability to create your own EQ so you can adjust it on your own. Hence, one of the reasons why I love my Soundcore earbuds. Now, with that ran out of the way, I honestly don't see Apple having this function on their model. Yeah, I have no idea why I would need a timer on my case. I mean, if you want to set a timer, it can be done on your phone, and it accomplishes the same thing, as well as you have the ability to select any time. This, on the other hand, you're stuck with 5, 10, 15, and 20. Another convenience thing, so you don't have to use your phone, maybe? I don't know. The next few screens are more like settings for the case. Screen brightness, language. Language. These came set in Chinese, which sadly I can't read. I was so proud of myself to remember that I have the Google Translate app, and I was able to find what the menu was and switch it to English. Not impressed? Anywho, you can change your lock screen. Another function that might be nice is to quickly look for your earbuds is the Find My. Side note, if you aren't close to your earbuds and you have to use this functionality, it's so tough to hear that beeping, it needs to be louder. But hey, yeah, I guess it's better than nothing. This does have the time and date on it, so you can set that. Choose your favorite song. Yeah, moving on. Last, but certainly not least, this function is something that I think can be extremely helpful. I have used my timer on my phone for group photos, and having to tell my friends to just wait a couple seconds when the flashing is done because it's slow when it takes the picture. Super annoying when you do that and everybody's like, and it's already done because you didn't wait, and it sucks. If you have an Apple Watch, you can do the same thing. You can snap the picture right down here, and that's great. But not everyone has the Apple Watch. This just takes the picture. No waiting, no delay. Hold it in your hand and just tap the screen and the picture's done. I like this. It's nice to have if you take a lot of group pics or pics with someone else and you don't have anyone to take the picture. Oh, let's not forget the flashlight. Yeah. Okay, back to reality. Like I said at the start of this video, I'm sure if Apple is going to release something like this, the interface will be much more Apple-like. I would equate it to like the watch. A simpler interface, bigger buttons that make it easy to tap on. I can see Apple using some of these functions. Not all, but some. So what do you think? Go ahead and leave a comment down below. And while we wait for Apple to release that, maybe, why don't you go ahead and check out this video I did right here with my good friend Stevie Richards about the Apple Vision Pro. So, did you like what you saw? Go ahead and give me a sub and ring that bell so you won't miss my next video when I post it. See ya.